How many houses you sold last 12 months? How long you been selling? You posting just sold on the contract?
I'm not posting anything. No, I'm not. I hate doing that. Like I hate doing like the biz, like just sold, you know. And I had this. Yeah, it's definitely a hang up about posting like what I just did for business.
You gotta push yourself to do something like that. It's not gonna happen on its own, you know. Either like you start making stories every single day, schedule it every morning. You know, this is what I'm doing. Here's an update on market trades. It's the comfort zone. It's the biggest issue. Everybody's got it. You know, it's all everybody's problem. It's a comfort zone. You have to get out of the comfort zone.
How you doing, man?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I just got back from a showing, so I just like made it in time.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Showing early in the morning, it's good.
Yeah. It was it's an older couple that goes to my church, and
Yeah.
I would have been back in plenty of time, but all of a sudden, like the clouds opened up and it started. The rains came down, and
Yeah.
we had to wait in a building for a little bit before it to pass. So
How long you been selling?
full time since 2012.
Uh-huh.
So I think I got my license in 2011. I was doing rentals for a little bit while I was still in the restaurant business, and then left. Yeah, I left full time in 2012.
Yeah, it's a different market back then.
Yeah, I wish I would have bought back then.
Yeah.
I wish I would have got something.
But
then.
did you have the money back then to buy?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
See, like it was same for me. I started in 2017, and you know I bought as much as I could, but I bought like one 2017, then another one 2018. I wish I bought more, but I didn't have the money. I was trying to get going as a realtor. How many houses you sold last 12 months?
I don't know, maybe like 5 million or so.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Volume.
That's good. You want more? Yeah.
That's sort of been my average over the past 12 years, 11 years. It's sort of like 5 to 6 million.
What do you think? What can I help with?
I mean, I was thinking about this question because like one of the things that I struggle with is really nothing to do with real estate. It's just in the past like few years. I mean, really, I've been dealing with it for like 10 years now. It's like chronic fatigue type issues, and but the past few years, it's really gotten a lot worse. Where it's like this excessive like daytime sleepiness, and so it affects my ability. I mean, when I am on, like I have good days and bad days. When I have good days, I have the ability to like market myself and put myself out there and do all that. Make a video for a client or whatever. And when I have bad days, I just don't have that ability. I just don't have, like, I'm not in the right state of mind. I don't have the mental capacity to do it. And so, but like when I just don't have the energy to do it. So when I do get clients, like, I crush it. It's just getting the clients now versus like my first few years in the business. So I think it's really more just like setting up a system where, like lead generation, where I am not the one that's doing the lead generation. But as soon as I get the client, like that's fine. I take over and I crush it then.
It's just the lead generation is the one that slows. It's like you don't want to do it, then it slows you down. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What is your, if you say how many deals you closed in your career, would it be a couple hundred altogether? Maybe 100?
I mean, getting up there, like, yeah, 160, 170, something like that.
Do you have a system to stay in touch with them? Automated?
No.
Yeah. No. You using any CRMs or anything, or you have mailers?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so good. One thing that has been a huge blessing in my life is my church community.
Yeah.
And so a lot of my business comes from them. And so I do see a lot of my clients, on a regular basis through different church functions and stuff like that. And so they're always asking me, hey, you still doing real estate? But that's not everybody, obviously. So,
when I got in the business, I thought, how do I keep everybody who knows me informed about me, and they think about me every single time they need real estate, and how do I remind them about myself as often as possible? So I started doing, social. What I did, I was interviewing restaurants, like doing videos. If you go on Facebook and you find Chicago Suburbs Life, you will find my videos very old, 2017, 2018. I was very bad on the camera. But I started, asking business owners, let's do a video together. It's free for you, it's good for me, and we'll post it everywhere, we'll promote. So I did that, and I also started slowly doing some stories. And so I figured that if people see me every single day and they see that I'm doing something, they think I have a lot of clients, I'm busy, I know what I'm doing, and I keep reminding them. That kind of took care of the people that knew me. Then those who were buying with me, I use Chime CRM. It's called Lofty now. It's whatever, you can use Real Geeks, whatever.
Yeah,
And
I have Lofty. I had them. So
yeah, so with Lofty, it's very easy because you can set up the automated engagements, market reports, home reports, and that at least takes care of those who already bought with you and they keep getting updates. And they get the updates. Let's say somebody bought for 300 and you send them comps in the area that are 3 to 350 because everybody likes to see houses that are more expensive, than theirs. They like to see the appreciation. So that is, your email associates with good feelings. So at least that is already something that will keep the repeat and referral business coming your way.
yeah,
At least that, because in 2021, maybe you experienced the same thing. I was really bad at generating leads because leads were coming in to me nonstop. I didn't even do anything. They were coming in every single day, 3 to 4 new buyers, new sellers coming in nonstop. I'm like, stop. I can't service, everything. But it was that build up that happened and the COVID, pushed everybody. And it's just been like that until today. But now I'm spreading buyer leads to my agents, and I'm keeping sellers, most of them. That was me just playing passive in 2021. Now you have to be a little bit more aggressive,
yeah.
in order to generate more of them. Obviously, you're not okay with making cold calls. You're not doing Facebook calls, expired calls, absentee calls, right? You're not doing those.
I'm not doing those now.
Yeah. And you're not seeing yourself doing them.
Not right now. I am. Yeah, not right now. I'm still I'm working with a new neurologist that specializes in sleep disorders, and I'm trying to figure out to get dosages right of medications and stuff like that. So no, I don't see myself doing any cold calls right now.
Yeah. Church was something where you're getting leads. You say if you get a bunch of leads, then everything would be great? Or is that a conversion issues there, or you've been...
Yeah, no. I mean, once I get the lead, once I'm able to talk to somebody or get in front of them, I can, converting them is not a problem.
Are you doing social or no?
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really.
Do you have your information on a bulletin in church? Everybody knows you there?
Yeah, everybody knows me.
Are you sponsoring anything over there or no?
No.
I've been sponsoring churches. I'm Ukrainian, there's a bunch of Ukrainian churches, so I try to cover that area. I have a radio show, and I have newspapers, and I have, we sponsor Ukrainian events and everything like that in churches.
Gotcha. I mean, there is it's too late this year, but my daughter is in the Warren Park Little League, and they have a bunch of different sponsors, different restaurants, and I think there is one realtor that does do a sponsorship there. But yeah, I thought about doing sponsorships on golf tournaments and stuff like that because I love to golf. There's always sponsor a hole or something like that. So, but no, I haven't really actively pursued that yet.
You gotta push yourself to do something like that. It's not gonna happen on its own. Even either you start making stories every single day, schedule it every morning. This is what I'm doing. Here's an update on market rates. It's just it's the comfort zone. It's the biggest issue. Everybody's got it. It's all everybody's problem. It's a comfort zone. You have to get out of the comfort zone. Start doing at least something slowly. But I think that if you don't see yourself making calls, just double down on social, because making stories, the amount of views I'm getting on stories and the amount of views I get on the video that I put on YouTube, on stories I'll get thousands of views just on stories. And YouTube, we make videos, we record, we meet, we edit, we do thumbnails, we do boom boom boom. We put it there, it gets 100, 200 views. It's for agent driven content. Stories, I just flip the camera, I press the button, I just talk whatever I want to talk. whatever, just let it go. And I'm not even rewatching it. 1,000 people watch it. And then like recently I had a condo that I need to re-rent, and I'm just talking about just randomly. I got 3 calls yesterday from people that saw it. Oh, we have people that need rent. Boom, boom, boom. We saw you have it. I'm like, no, it's an Oak Lawn. You're not interested. Yeah, I know where you're looking and things like that. And it's just people watch these things. People watch these stories. It's like it's a live
Yeah.
show, reality show. You know?
And it keeps you top of mind too.
Yeah. And then if you show, hey, this is what I'm doing. You had a showing today.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm at the showing. Boom, little picture, music, you know, just like it's a what's it called, low maintenance type of content. It's easy to produce, and don't really like. I'm seeing some agents in my office that growing like crazy. The guy just came in 9 months ago. I told him start doing content. He's doing it nonstop. Even he goes to Home Depot to buy a trash can. He's talking about trash cans, prices for trash cans, where to find them in the store. And
Yeah.
he says I'm already getting 500 views my story. He started doing the content just 9 months ago, and he's
That's
just
amazing.
he's just talking about his life nonstop and mixing real estate in there, and that's he gets attention. And then oh, you do real estate, okay, okay.
I'll have to check out your, like, kind of what you talk about,
Yeah,
so
watch my social, and see what I do. It's just there's no thought into it. It's just whatever I have going on and thoughts, I'm just spitting, you know. And because one of my guys who's like he's number one in our office, he's talking about sneakers, skiing. He's talking about buying Rolex. He went to Italy, showing what he did in Italy. He's got 140,000 subscribers. He's exceptional because he's been traveling a lot. He's got a lot of people, but it's just we're seeing how people grow here. It's just purely social, purely just making stories, and the raw, no edit, no production, is the
Yeah.
best. Is the best.
Yeah.
It's like people want to
Yeah.
see you. You
Yeah.
think about this. You making content every single day, 24 hours a day. You just don't capture it, but you
Right.
make the content every single day. Talking to kids, talking to wife, doing some stuff, showing. You have some clients already. You can even say how you closed the last deal, but you probably, if you haven't done it, it's holding you back. But
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
uncomfortable. But you just have to like it takes you, the first video will take you a lot of time, but then the next ones are just coming out. Like I'm just putting it, um, like I'm not even thinking about it. Whatever comes to my mind,
Yeah,
like boom, boom,
well,
out.
thinking about it, I think that's the thing, right? It's like you overthink it. I think that's my thing too. Is like I overthink it.
Yeah, you
It's,
driving, you can record, you can take a snapshot of your windshield and then just write on it two showings, one offer. And even like you did a showing and then you're walking out of the showing like, hey guys, my clients just saw a condo. They don't like it. They're looking for something else. But let me tell you, this Rogers Park 1 bedroom is a steal. Let me know if you want it. You're not showing the address, you're not showing the pictures, you're not allowed to. You're giving a little magnet out there and you get people
yeah,
coming. So honestly, I'm in the real estate brokerage right now, and recruiting agents and hiring new agents is 100 times harder thing than finding buyers and sellers. Honestly, you're not you know nobody's gonna probably nobody's sharing that, but it's 100 times tougher thing because buyers and sellers need, like, if they have a need, they need a realtor, they need to finish that job. Agents, they don't have to move. Like I can just stay where I'm at. I'm like, I don't have
yeah,
an issue unless you have a real issue, then you move. But if you don't have an
right.
issue, like, try to pull me.
Yeah, I hear you.
So it's 100 times harder job, and it's I've been doing it through content and different events and things like that. But like right now, going looking back at buyers and sellers, you just have to produce bunch of content, and they will come. They just come on their own. They reach out, they text, and are you working with, like, you have current buyers sellers right now at this moment? Couple?
I do. Yep.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
use them.
I've got a closing coming up on a big one on a house in Lincoln Square on Friday. Um, I've got one under contract, a house in Evanston with some buyers, and yeah, some buyers I did a search with an older couple that I'm working with my church
Yeah.
today. So
Yeah, so use them to produce content. You posting just sold on the contract?
I'm not posting anything. No, I'm not. I hate doing that. Like I hate doing like the biz, like just sold, and I have this. Yeah, it's definitely a hang up about posting like what I just did for business. It's just a weird thing.
look us up on Instagram. Our business page, Komar. It's the Komar on Instagram. You have Instagram?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, look us up. See, like we posting just solds all the time. We tag agents, they reshare it, but it's your credibility. People want to know if you're selling. You'll be
Sure,
surprised. Some people think that you only can buy. You'll be
sure.
surprised. They want to see that I sold representing the seller. Even it's bragging, but you're letting them know. Oh, you also can sell. You'll be surprised. It's just ridiculous. One of our agents, he came in. He said before I got into before I became an agent, I thought that some agents can only rent and some only can buy. I'm like, and now he says I didn't know how it works. That's what I thought. You'll be
Right,
surprised.
yeah,
Some people like you have a listing maybe around you, but they don't know if you can sell. Plus, you have
yeah.
track record. You got Zillow. You look at the Zillow. You take a screenshot. You probably have. It's gonna show you how many sales you have in the last 12 months. You can take a screenshot, make a reel about it, put it on stories. You got you're in a much better space than like brand new agents who's starting out. They got nothing to show. They have to fake everything or just wait until they sell something. That's the toughest thing. You got things going on. You just start capturing. Anywhere you go to a store, you say, "On my way to showing." you know.
Sure, sure. Yeah, you posted most of the stuff on Instagram or
Yeah, I have
like I know
Instagram and
you're
Facebook
doing
links.
some stuff on YouTube.
No,
Was that?
no. So YouTube is it's a content. It's like how should I say? My YouTube is a long play for
Okay.
future until I die. That's gonna be a library of videos of me growing through stages. And right now it's agent focused content for agents tips because that's what my mind right now is thinking about. But to produce business, it's Facebook number one by far the best number one, and then it's Instagram. But I have those connected, so anything I post on Facebook gets to Instagram. It just travels. It's the same content pretty much. So if you can just there's advanced stuff with Facebook fan pages and business pages where you can put money behind it and push the content and pay for it and you reach more people. You have them sign up for some things, but you don't need it. You
Yeah,
do,
yeah. No, I mean, I got to prove to myself that I can do the content
yeah,
first, right?
yeah.
Put it out there before I can even start like promoting it.
The easiest way is to connect Facebook and Instagram, and if you don't know how to do it, you Google it or you ask
Yeah,
somebody.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and then you just make stories, just slowly, like, hey, coffee in the morning, slowly about something, whatever, and then you start putting in real estate in there, and just see what happens. See what happens. You'll be blown away, and then you just capturing. You're not really You're not putting in too much thought to it, too much time to it. Sometimes every month or so I feel 1 week I don't want to do anything. I just want to be private for a week, and then I miss, and then I start spinning like nonstop. It's like I have these moments,
Yeah,
and
right.
which is fine. You take a rest, you go back to it.
Right.
hmm
Right.
Every single every 2 months, I would say I have this. I want to rest. I don't want to do any content, and then I'm fresh and I'm ready. Let's go.
Now, are you, like you said, stories? Are these just like regular Facebook posts or like, because I don't even like, is it stories or reels? Like those two are the same essentially
No,
or?
no. Oh, you
Okay.
far away from the social game. No, stories is like, do you use Facebook or no?
I do. I just don't post very much. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you open up Facebook on your phone, on top it shows you like little squares, and you click on it, and it shows you start, and then you scroll. Those are
Oh,
stories.
okay.
That's like it's like reality. It's like reality show about what you're going on through right now. So reels, it's
Gotcha.
on your
Yeah.
feed. When you scroll like that, it shows the reel. And
That's
when
what.
you
Yeah. I do look at the reels. I guess I don't look at people's stories
Yeah,
because I.
see, but a lot of people sit there. They're like crazy in there. Like it's
Yeah.
just I don't know what they're doing there. They got nothing else going on, but
So
whatever.
you can see. Can you see who watched your stories?
You can.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm not like looking at it because I don't want people to know I'm looking at it.
I mean, that's
I
okay.
don't know.
You don't
Okay.
have to look, but you'll see who's looking at yours.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I typically right. I scroll past it to get to like the other stuff. So
Yeah,
gotcha.
but you engaging also with other people. You watching their stuff, you liking it, you commenting will
Right.
produce a lead too.
Yeah, it improves the social algorithm and
Not only
right.
that, but you have a connection with that person. You know, they have a baby. Hey, congrats. What's up? You know, whatever they have going on in their life. Hey, good. Thumbs up, heart, like, comment. All these things you're putting in that you get tired from it probably because I get tired from that from doing that a lot of times. But then even just pressing likes and just going through it, um, that's already putting some energy out there into the universe. And then they like your like, and then they message you, hey, by the way, you know what? And then boom, you gotta lead.
Yeah. So does that like do you post that story like, or does like do you post something else like in the regular like a regular post as well, or are you
Sign
just
up.
doing like
You
this?
you 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 add me to a friend and see what I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our people are different, so I'm not really focused on generating buyers right now and sellers too much, but I still post content to keep everybody engaged and let them know that I'm still selling real estate. But
Sure.
you will see what I do, and you can just copy, and then you'll see other agents because I reshare our agents' content to my page, and you'll see what they do. You'll be able to copy them because your clientele is different from my clientele. We're not competitors. You can copy and do completely the same thing, and my people won't see that, and your people will never see my stuff. So you can just copy. It's going to be.
I know.
Uh,
I know. I gotta get in the game. I gotta get in the game, the
it's
social game.
easy. It's easy. You know, it's an easy game, and it's the best. It's the most effective one. You know.
Yeah. It's a lot more it would be a lot more natural
Yeah.
to me than just cold calling.
I hate
Just
cold
like
calling too, but in the beginning I was doing it and I got some business going, and now I do it for training purposes for our agents, and some of our agents are doing cold calls, and I kind of know the scripts, I kind of know the questions, so I'm picking up sellers here and there from making those calls,
yeah. I mean,
but I'm not enjoying.
it's effective. It is effective if you are consistent with it. It's effective.
Yeah, I'm not
Um,
enjoying that business,
yeah.
that lead flow, but I'm enjoying making content because it's like um you make connections, you reach a lot of people just making
It's
that.
also yeah. I mean, you said that you kind of drew to it, with your YouTube page. That's a long term play, so you can kind of look back, and even the stories are just like a kind of a legacy thing. You kind of look back and see, sort of what you've done, and
Stories get disappear in 24 hours.
do they really?
Yeah, they disappear, so you can put
I
whatever you
didn't know
want, it's going to be gone tomorrow. But
that. Seriously?
yeah, but a
Okay.
lot of people sitting there, and they attract because
Yeah.
the content in there is very authentic and very real because the creator knows it goes away, so they can put a lot of real stuff in there, and so a lot of
Okay.
people are sitting and watching those stories because they know the
Yeah.
content
So
is so good.
now they go away for people watching them, but do they go away for the content creator? Like, can you go back in there and see them?
Yeah, I mean there is a way to find them, but no, they're gone. So it's like you can see, oh, it's a waste of time because in 24 hours they'll be gone, but you're really not putting much time. As soon as you
Okay.
start getting comfortable with a video, you just press the button, you do it, it's there, and it's fun.
Dude, that like alleviated just from like I just feel like a little bit of stress. Like wait, like
Yeah,
just like knowing that kind of alleviated some stress
yeah,
to do it.
for sure. For me too. Like, doing the content. Today I'm making a podcast. It's like meeting and sitting down and what are we going to talk about, and then 40 minutes we got to do it, and it has to be edited. It costs me money, but
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
different levels to it. But stories is by far the best.
All right, Oleg, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much.